I'm like really stuck right now because I can't get no damn loan without paying it off, and the minimum payments are like killing me. Like I don't. He's been looking for another job for like maybe a year now. And he be getting interviews and they either they won't like the job that he gets offered a position for, they're not trying to pay shit. Like these motherfuckers are trying to pay like $13 an hour.
Even in person?
Yes.
In person jobs?
Yes. That's how much he makes at the Xfinity store, but he also gets his commission on top of that. So why is he gonna? It depends.
Does he want to get a labor job maybe? Labor jobs pay better.
They do.
And they get benefits.
I just don't think he physically can do it.
Oh.
He got his leg problem
Uh-huh.
and he probably thinks he would be an issue, but low key his sleep apnea. I feel like he got narcolepsy.
He needs to go to the doctor.
He has. Basically, they can't do anything about his leg. It's just gonna be like that. They say maybe if he loses weight, there's no guarantee it's gonna go back to his normal size. And then with his sleep apnea, they gave him he finally got a CPAP machine. That was a whole process. But I think he low key got narcolepsy. So I'm like, how are you just be falling asleep at the drop of a hat?
Oh my gosh, so he can't be a truck driver.
No.
That's out.
Oh, and he knows how to read, so he could never get a truck driver job. Oh. So.
Hello, cute little bunny. That's the name of the person. Yeah. He said hi. I was like, hi. Cute little bunny is a cute name though. Makes me want to just like squish you. Like, you're so cute. Anyway.
Can you hear us?
I can mute it. You want me to mute it?
Oh no, okay.
If I don't mute it, yes. I can hear everything. Be careful. But this is important information, okay? Tell us how to get out of these struggles.
Girl, I'm trying to figure it out myself.
But maybe just make this next year your payoff year.
Yeah.
And
I'm
nothing
just gonna have to
else.
get another job.
I'm telling you to pay stuff off. You're like, I'm gonna get another
No,
job.
I mean like a part-time job. So that I
Uh-huh.
can pay me like 20%.
Or why don't you go substitute teach? Or is that making less? I don't know. Because he has a degree, correct?
He does.
He could go be a whole teacher. He don't want to teach?
He don't want to be a teacher.
Well, they make more.
They do, but he don't want to do it. He don't want to do it with his kids.
He don't want to be a coach.
I don't know you would be coaching.
Why don't he teach at the detention center?
Girl,
No, these kids are really not that bad. they were actually very respectful. I got called ma'am so much. Hi. They even when I was lost, they told me which way to go. Like, these are supposed to be the quote unquote kids that are not like good kids. They were very respectful.
Well, maybe it was them in that day. I
It
don't know.
was them in that day. And they knew I was a new teacher too, because they were like, "How long have you been subbing?" I was like, "This is my first week." And they were like, they laughed, but they were nice. They were nice to me. Sweet little babies. I'm like, why are y'all in here?
Right, they sweet right now.
I mean, one of them, he was like, "Are we gonna have a bad day? Are you a cool sub or a that kind of sub?" I'm like, "What you talking about?" And he was like, because the last substitute teacher that I had in the other class, I cussed her out. I said, "You cussed me out. You going to that office because I'm not playing with you." And he was like, "Well, to be fair, she cussed me out first." I said, "Okay, well, say the story correctly. You can't just be saying you cussed somebody out. Like, why?
Did she actually cuss him out though? That's what I was like.
I don't know. But we didn't have no problems. Me and him didn't have no beef. I said, as long as you doing what you're supposed to do, I'm not going to do nothing." And he said, "Oh, Miss, I love you." I was like, "You just met me." Anyways, and he explained to me why he got in trouble, and I was like, "Oh, that's a valid reason, though." I don't know if I'm supposed to tell him that. He was fighting because he was protecting his little brother. I was like, well, that's actually a good reason.
Right. Now with him, he is not going to tolerate no disrespect, whether he's at work or not.
Mhm.
So there's been plenty of situations where he's gotten into it with the customers at work because they be coming in there just talking crazy.
I mean,
And they have that mentality of the customer's always right.
oh, I don't have that
No.
mentality. No. Because, I haven't, like, full on went off on somebody, but I have definitely gotten rid of clients because they were disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
I have. So, I get it. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he go for one of these manager jobs? I was like, I don't know if he can get one of these jobs, but, like, they have
Right.
manager jobs at, like, but why couldn't he? They're, like, at, like, beauty jobs, like, beauty.
Yeah. This is some of them they be wanting you to have like specific manager experience.
He better, can't say that online, but,
Love his resume.
hello. What was I gonna say? Or, Amazon. Well, he can't be an Amazon driver, can he? Because he'll fall asleep, right?
Well, I don't think
I don't
I don't
know.
think he would fall asleep, but I don't know if they test.
Or why don't he be a postman? And be a
I'm sure they don't test that.
huh?
So I'm sure they probably test that.
I was about to say he can use yours, but I guess he can't. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
mean, do they really know though, unless you pray?
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, he can use somebody.
Oh wait, he can't use mine.
Yeah, no, because y'all both do it together. So
No, he could find somebody.
if he can find somebody, he ain't
I'm gonna see
nobody.
what he says. I don't know. I just like him having to get out the vehicle. You don't work time to deliver the mail with his leg. I don't know.
Or go be a librarian. Doesn't he have a master's?
No.
Oh yeah, because you said okay. Well, he got a degree. Use that damn thing. Shit.
You know what? That degree really don't mean shit. And I learned that. I've learned that.
You right. It really don't.
It helps a little bit, like it looks better on your resume. But if you have 10 years worth of experience, somebody who has just a degree and some experience, they're gonna pick the experience over time.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like the degree kind of messed me over. Because it's like, you got 10 years of experience and you have a degree. Why are you even applying for said jobs? Like, that's how people feel now. They be like, you overqualified.
That's what they was telling me when I was looking. I'm like, I'm the one applying for this job. I'll tell you if I'm overqualified or not. If I want to work here, what does it matter?
I feel like getting a degree is a scam at this point. Like, I feel like I should have never got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, since I've been doing hair for 10 years, I could just go be a manager. I could walk on and be a manager. I don't even, like, at a hair place. I could just walk on. Because I've already managed. Someone said, Happy Valentine. It's not Valentine's Day. What was I saying? I could already walk on now because I've been doing it for so long. So it's weird.
They are pissing me off.
Who?
His
Walmart?
His mother.
Oh.
Because she needs adding this stuff to the grocery.
Be like, don't you add nothing else. Unless you
Like,
add
they
to the
just
gift
made a
card.
request for chips and dips and Kit Kat. Listen.
Why do you need chips and dips and Kit Kats?
I didn't tell you that.
They
his
coming
mom and
over?
his grandma is coming to stay for 5 days for Christmas.
Oh,
We
so
originally
fun.
told them we weren't doing Christmas this year.
And
So
somehow
it's
now
not in
you
budget.
are.
Yes. I'm like, next time I need to communicate this because obviously.
Well, tell them they need to put some money in.
Well, she offered. And so I told the amount, but that was before you keep adding all this other stuff.
I guess she was like, well, since I gotta pay, I get what I want. See, that's different. You didn't say she was paying. You made it seem like she's doing it for free.
contributing.
Well, just tell her the total.
And she gotta have specific stuff,
Hi.
specific name brand stuff. Because she made a comment on how we be getting generic with
Oh.
certain stuff. I'm like,
Okay, well, let her pay. Shoot. Let her pay.
and she is bringing, she's bringing breakfast meat.
Breakfast meat?
So I'm like, okay, that'll offset some of the costs.
Breakfast meat. Your hair has gotten long, though. I'm so proud of you. And I'm proud of me. Because, yes, we worked as a team. Live, we have worked as a team for her to go fully natural. She used to get a relaxer, and now she is natural. How long have you been natural for? Is it 2 years? Well, how long since your last relaxer? Like 9, I think it's been a year and 9 months. So not even 2 years. And can you tell, I don't know if you can tell where her growth is, but it's well past her shoulders. And like, we're gonna trim her ends, but look at her growth retention. Look at how there's no breakage. Like, I am proud. She is taking great care of her hair.
Trying. I feel like I could do better, to be honest. So thank you.
Well, you look, you're doing better than me. I'm gonna stop being shady. But yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I couldn't find this.
Oh yeah, because I did your last relaxer. I'm
Mhm.
silly. I forgot. Oh my gosh, they're gonna see your hair and they're like, oh, that's nice. Be like, it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
It's mine.
Is this the last one? Let's see.
When was the last time I did it? When?
March 9th.
March.
So March will be 2 years.
Okay, so the last relaxer she got was in March 2023.
Mm-hmm.
2023? That's okay. 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 I can't wait till December of next year. You're not gonna know how to act. Watch, you're gonna end up being like, I don't want to be a curly natural. No, I want to be a straight natural. Because look how long my hair is. Look at my hanging time. Oh yeah. Mm-mm. Wow. Do you think you'd ever see the day that you would go natural?
No.
What is your man's gonna say when he sees the hang
I
time?
heard you saying, okay, you draping.
You
I'm like, look,
draping.
baby.
Well, tell him you are officially a drape. Okay, you're a whole curtain.
Okay. You're not trying to mess it up tonight. I don't know.
Tell him no. My hard work. Had to tell him no real quick. No. Pause. Absolutely not. You gotta be a princess, a pillow princess.
I'll tell them those are your specific instructions.
That you best be a pillow princess. You can't do anything but lay there and be free. In your bonnet.
Yep.
And no sweating.
Oh God, it's been so long since I've wrapped my hair.
Oh my gosh, do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Am I
I'm a
curling it or
pro.
am I bumping it? What am I doing?
I figured you could just bump it, but you know, get fancy.
I don't know. Let me see the end result. Let's see. Let's see after the trim.
Okay.
See what I want to do. Because what if I curl it and then it'd be too tight? And then you got
Oh yeah, no, not like tight curls.
some loose one. Oh my gosh, when your hair's long enough, you can do curls and it won't even matter. Because they're going to hit right when they need to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Everybody's been on a regrowth journey, or they're starting their regrowth journey back.
Love it.
Because my cousin, she had purple hair, and she's growing out the purple hair. Because the purple was like, I don't know, every time we put red over it, it would fade to purple.
Mm.
Every time. I mean,
Was it like the burgundy-ish purple?
she likes the, what is it,
The
4RV,
jade?
so it's like red violet. So it still has purple in it, but like, since she already has purple in it,
Mm-hmm.
it fades purple. But lately it hasn't been doing that. But we're trying to get her ends in order. And I was like, let me just trim it. And she's like, no, because you cut it last time. I'm like, and it grew back. So let me do it.
You know what's funny? So we had a Christmas party on Thursday. We had it at our house, but we technically were the host. And one of our friends, she kept asking me, she was like, "This is your natural hair color? Like black is your natural hair color?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Y'all.
She was like, "You've never dyed your hair?" I'm like, "No, believe it or not, I've actually never dyed my hair because I've always been too scary. Because I have relaxers, you know, people will be telling you you have a relaxer and then you dye it too quick, your hair will fall. So I just never even messed with it. And they're like, "Do you know people would dye to have your color hair and they dye in their hair blacks trying to get this color?" I'm like, "Really? I didn't think it was that serious."
One of my clients, she dyes her hair jet black. She likes the jet black look.
I didn't know.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of people like that dark look because it looks more healthy.
Yeah.
Like it adds a shine because it's so dark.
But I was like, "Girl, you see all these braids in the front? I have not dyed my hair." That be the thing that be killing me. I'm like, why they all gotta be in the front? Like, can you all go to the
Go
back?
to the bike where no one can see you. I'm not ashamed of you. I just don't want anyone to see you. Oh my gosh. Now the middle section of your hair, we need to get to grow more. I wonder why. Maybe because when I first cut it, it was all, I just cut it into like a round shape, you know? And so this is the result of the round. Built-in layers. But the back is thriving. The front should be thriving too. But we gotta get this middle section to be grown out to the length of the back part.
We'll get there. What's our plan of attack?
What's our plan of attack? First, I'm going on maternity. So,
What?
what are you gonna do for the 2 months that I'm gone?
What I've been doing? My twist out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, keep doing that. I'll be back. Let me go have a baby. And I'll be back. Give me some time.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for this cruise. Because we're going on a cruise the first week of February. So I didn't know if I wanted to have like.
Let that be your last cruise. You're supposed to be saving
I
money.
know, girl.
And you know, yeah.
I know.
And find a cheaper way to have a wedding. Y'all don't got a backyard. What?
Not big enough for no wedding.
How many people y'all inviting?
Not that
Oh
many,
my
like
god.
100.
Oh yeah, and I invited myself, so I guess you do got a lot of people.
And we thought that was small.
Nah.
I think we invite more people if we do it. But like we've been looking and even if we just do the venue, because we be looking at all inclusive venues because it seems like it's the best day for your butt, and you don't have to really do shit.
No.
It includes like the decorations and everything, centerpiece and stuff.
Yeah.
So there was one place that we were gonna go with, but I think it was gonna be like 14,000, and then still gotta do like the dress and what else is not included? Well, basically like the invitation, stuff like that.
Bachelorette parties, if you want to do those
So
things.
it's probably gonna be about 20,000.
Sheesh.
Regardless of even if we just rent the venue, even if we have to like do everything ourselves, like still with the catering and the photographer and all that other shit, it's gonna be like the same. So you might as well do a lot inclusive. So I'm like, realistically, we're not gonna be able to save money in a year.
Yeah, let's just get all the bills down. I mean, y'all can literally go to the courthouse and get married.
That's what his mom and grandma said, but
Y'all can do that and then have a big wedding.
yeah.
Why not do that? You know? If y'all don't want to, of course, do what y'all want to do. But I'm like, y'all can always just go ahead and get married. Like, that's the ultimate thing that y'all still gonna have to do anyway.
Right.
Even after the whole ceremony, y'all still gotta sign paperwork.
Yeah.
Y'all still gotta go to the courthouse anyway. It's just when you wanna go.
Right. Well, see, with me, it's a little bit different because, you know, I was married previously, and my parents weren't aware or in attendance. So, if I get married,
They were like,
then-
don't you do what
right,
you do.
basically.
Well, let them know this time. Because you can have people at the courthouse too.
Yeah, I don't know. We just wanted to do, well, I wanted to do it this time, and people like that deserve a wedding, so.
I didn't say don't have it. I just
I
said
know, it's
do the
just-
paperwork because you got to do it anyway. Okay.
It works.
Okay. So don't be over here having a whole wedding ceremony and you ain't did your paperwork or y'all not married. I'm not finna play with you.
I don't know, we shall see.
Be like, oh, this is a grand wedding. What do you mean y'all not married? They didn't go to the courthouse. I told them to do. They was gonna have to do it anyway. You can't avoid it.
We'll see what next year brings.
I don't know what next year's gonna bring for me at all. Because I'm trying to pay stuff off next year as well. Like, I would like to tackle my student loans.
Girl,
Yeah.
I always like these little
Oh my god. I just want to pay.
discipline.
I just want to pay off everything. Like, just, you know.
Yeah. See, you know what? I have purposely, because I was making a lot of money during COVID because I was doing mortgages, so it was booming. Okay. But you couldn't do shit. Well, no way anyway. So basically, I had a whole bunch of money, you know, saved. So I was just basically trying to pay off everything. So you know, I purposely paid down my student loan balance to 10,000, right?
Ooh, that's
Thinking
nice.
that Biden was gonna forget the 10,000.
And Biden never forgave it.
Now I'm like, you know what? You just gonna go back to his regular payment plan.
Oh, but you're so close though. Just pay it off.
But now it's like my other stuff is more important.
What? The credit card.
Mm-hmm.
Well, pay off both. 10,000 ain't shit. You're almost there. I feel like this should be the big payoff year, so that way next year when y'all want to ball out of control for the wedding, you're not thinking about all these other bills because you ain't got them.
Right.
Now you got extra money.
No, you make sense, and that's my mindset too. It's just when
I hear you,
when
but-
your income and your bill when your bills is more than your income,
Oh my
it's
god.
kind of hard to pay extra.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I need another job.
Yeah, you could do that too. You get an extra one that allows you to. But how are you gonna do both if you gotta work during the day at one?
Even the weekends,
Oh, girl.
I don't have no free time, but I've done it before.
It's for a cause. Tell him to get a second job too.
Oh yeah, we both plan on it after.
So y'all can both tackle this stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, and while you at it, since you got a second job, I need you to go ahead and you're in charge of my student loans. I'm gonna pay my credit cards.
Shit. I'm sure he'd much rather pay my student loans than his.
Oh my gosh, she got student loans too? Oh, you said 100,000. That's bull.
Wait,
And
didn't
you-
get it.
He can't do something about not getting it? Like, there's nothing he could talk to about it?
No,
Or
he tried. So they basically said that he could re-enroll. And, you know, we'd have to pay for it again.
So they're like, just finish your master's.
Mm-hmm.
But will it be covered?
No.
So you would still have to pull out more money.
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid. Why would I do that?
Exactly. That's why he ain't even back. Because he tried to a couple years ago, and that's what they told him.
Okay. Damn. I feel like that place is a scam.
Right? I mean, they do make it very clear that you can't miss, but he just had a baby. He's trying to do the right thing.
You should have said something. Like, I was going through this. I'm going through financial hardship. I was having a child. Blah, 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 blah. There's nothing they can do.
You know how little people live. It is what it is. You know what it was when you signed up.
Oh, hi. I don't know if I've been telling people hi on here. Or if I've just been chatting up storm. Oh well. Trying my best here. Hello.
We were talking about the other day, I'm like, yeah, we probably should have on this crew. I'm like, I'm not trying to say it's your fault, but
Yeah, I think we need to cover your bills first, and then
I'm
after
like, you the
y'all
one said,
after y'all get married, y'all need to figure out how y'all gonna get rid of his debt. He might need to, you know what, he do need to be a teacher. Why he don't want to be one? He could get, if he worked as a public servant somewhere, all he got to do is work there for 10 years, and they'll pay it off. He tripping. He tripping. What? And he would get benefits.
yeah.
Tell him to go be a public servant. What?
You told the rest of the
You need to become a public servant so you can get these loans
set
paid
it
off.
up for the next 10 years, you'll be alright.
And they only make you pay $100 a month. So how much is that in total after 10 years? 12,000 compared to paying 100,000? We're playing.
True.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
do.
think he has something planned, yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess y'all do have a house, so that's true. But I mean, he would just make more money, is what I'm saying. He probably would make more money. He would have better benefits. He could get a job that doesn't require him to be on his leg. And on top of it, he won't even have student loans. So if he does want to do something later on with his life or whatever, you know, he doesn't even have that debt to worry about. Even though I don't think they counted in a lot of things, but you know.
Oh, as far as like credit wise? Or what you mean?
They counted credit wise, which him having open a whole bunch of accounts open is good, but like when you're trying to buy a house, they don't really factor in
They don't.
your student loans, because they're like, everybody got it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get a house, but you already have a house.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. That's why I'm like the hospital bills and the your student loans. They don't really care about that. It's everything else.
Yeah, they pretty much are like, yeah, nobody's paying that off. That's terrible. And I'm like, why do y'all even have it then?
So they can write it off on their taxes.
I guess. I would like to pay off my student loans. I don't even know what for. Why do I want to pay it off then? What's my
Just
point?
to say you did.
Oh, I don't want bragging rights. That don't mean nothing to me.
It is a good feeling when you pay something off though. But
Yeah, if it's necessary. I am flat ironing hair. I'm doing a silk press. And she has been natural for less than 2 years. And she's got length. Look at her hang time. Look at it. And we're going to see how long it gets by the end of 2025. I'm excited. Ain't gonna know how to act if it gets super, super long. Oh my gosh.
push it back even more.
Well, she keeps adding stuff. You can't never finish. What was I saying now? I know what you're saying. Like, it feels good to be paid off. I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's what I said originally. You want.
I don't know, because I'm like, well, what do y'all really need to do? Well, I don't know, because you still have to pay for it, right? Like, you still have to make minimum plans. It only feels, I guess it does feel good to pay it off because you won't have to worry about having to pay anything on it anymore.
Yeah.
But that's because you had 10,000. That's why.
Right. So I'm only paying like $100 a month on this.
And you're almost done. That's why. Then I'm like, girl.
Well, now that I'm thinking, what's $100 a month? Oh, that's too much math.
Oh, I think that's second time. You just need to go ahead and knock off everything. Pay off everything. Except the mortgage thing. Yes, that's high.
100 months divided by what? 12?
100 months divided by 12?
Yeah.
So you're paying $8.33?
No, so that's how long it would take me to pay it off if I'm paying $100 a month. 8 years.
So you gonna take the 8 years?
I don't know.
Don't do it.
If I get some money, I'll pay it off. This is like last priority over everything else.
I'm just trying to figure out a game plan for you to have a kid, pretty much. I'm just trying to figure out how we're gonna make you a mom. Because you know a lot of people, a lot of people will say like, oh, I'm not having kids because I can't afford it. And so I keep waiting, and it never happens.
Oh yeah, you don't want that to be.
No. I don't, because that's what people do. They be waiting until they're financially completely whatever, and that never happens because something always happens. So
That's true.
it's just kind of like, don't wait.
You're right.
Or you know, I feel like you waited long enough. You made good enough
Life decisions.
Yes. And if you want them, I feel like you'd be alright.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, do we really need 4 pounds of chicken wings?
How many people are gonna be there?
Just
The 4 of y'all?
5 with his son.
Oh, okay. Does his mom and grandma eat a lot?
Not really. Plus they got the other shit. I'll just get these 40 ounces. Save a few dollars.
I would say 2 pounds.
2 pounds.
I don't know. Is that
Well,
enough for
that's 2
everybody?
and a
Is that
half.
enough for 5 people? Or is that enough only for a day? Or do you want leftovers?
Well, they're making a whole ham too. So.
Oh, well, what do you need all that chicken for?
Because they wanted chicken.
Oh,
Listen, I'm just the grocery shopper.
maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking 2 pounds is enough.
That's what I'm thinking.
Especially if y'all don't have a whole ham. I was like, if that's your only meat, maybe. But y'all finna have different meats. And breakfast meats. It's a lot of meats.
I'm so tired of this cough.
I know, you always have it. What's going on?
I don't always have it. But it's a residual cough at this point. I was sick a couple weeks ago.
Ew, get away
I
from
had
me.
a cold, and then apparently I had bronchitis
Girl.
afterwards. I'm like, Lord. I had to go to the nurse because I was at my desk and I was coughing up mucus. And then I couldn't stop coughing. And she's like, oh my God, you have bronchitis. I'm like, I do. I thought it was just a cold.
Not
So-
you never diagnose yourself. You just be out here living,
I know.
letting the world, letting nature take its course. Sometimes.
What they supposed to do for my cough?
We use some antibiotics.
Well, yeah, she eventually did. Antibiotics. She gave me a damn inhaler too.
You need it.
It didn't really do shit. And then what else? Something else. I picked up like 3 medications, and it was only $8.
Oh, that ain't bad.
I'm like, okay, insurance.
Yes, insurance. See, you got good insurance. You'll be fine. You know, I don't like everything doctor related, but sometimes it's like, okay, this is necessary.
Yeah.
Like that ear infection, necessary.
Oh yeah,
Home,
that shit.
home remedies were not gonna cut it. Sorry.
With the ear infection, you have to go. Like I already be knowing, like I'll just prescribe me the antibiotics. Do I really need to come in?
And I went one time and it worked. Like, cause you know, I was doing urgent care and it kept coming back.
Really?
Yeah, so I went to an ear, nose, and throat specialist,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't come back. First of all, she vacuumed my ear. I ain't never had my ear vacuumed. It's pretty fire.
Like to get out the water.
Yeah, she said I had a lot of moisture in my ear, and it got it out. And then after the moisture was like taken out of my ear, she put some drops in it.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, okay, here's your prescription. And then she didn't even charge me extra. So I was like, how much is all this going to cost? And her nurse was like, oh, this is going to be this much extra, this much extra, this, blah, blah, blah. And the doctor was like, don't worry about it. I was like, thank God.
I thought I'd hear today.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, what did I do? What did I do wrong? I was like, she was like, you do have a lot of moisture. I was like, is there like dirt in it? Like, I was just trying to figure it out. I'm like, and she's like, no, there's no dirt. And I was like, okay, well, like, and she was like, how do you clean your ear? I was like, with a washcloth. She was like, there's nothing wrong with that. And I was like, okay. And she was like, I think you just got a little unlucky with water in your ear. So keep it dry. She was like, blow dry it and make sure you towel dry your ear. All that good stuff. Hello.
Why are chips so high? I'm not paying $5 for my workers.
Oh my gosh.
Not when I can get these Simply Ruffles $4 right now.
And she was so gentle with my ear. She even gave me a little season's greeting card. I'm not gonna lie.
How cute.
She sent me that, my ear started hurting. I was like, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. But it doesn't hurt anymore. It's fine. I was like, oh, let me make sure it's dry. Let me clean it. But yeah, I recommend ears, nose, and throat especially. And I think she was a Methodist too.
You was there for this?
Mm-hmm. That's a good doctor.
Okay.
Actually care. I'll take you, which is nice. They need to get a water birthing situation though. They ain't got no tub yet.
They don't.
No. I mean, they got the little bouncy ball and the aromatherapy, and like, you can give, if you don't get epidural, you can give birth in whatever position you want.
Mm.
Even though the nurse is like, we might guide you to your back. I'm like, you ain't guiding me nowhere. If the baby's head is coming out and I'm in a deep squat, we're gonna stay. Or we'll be fighting. Take your name? I'd rather not. I don't know. Someone said take my name. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't know what that means, but I don't want to. Pretty much. But yes. What was I saying? They said maybe in 3 years they'll have it. I was like, y'all better have it. I don't know who I need to call. I don't know who I need to advocate to. Oh, give me your phone. I'm gonna take a picture. And then send it to me. And I was like, where's my phone? I'm like, oh, I'm using it. This is before the trim.
So how many kids do you want?
I want 3. 3 children.
No matter the genders.
Not really. I don't care.
Oh, show.
You see you?
I see me.
It's
I didn't know that.
grown.
Okay, girl.
Oh, I must have made everybody mad because when I said I wouldn't take that person's name, they're like, rude. click.
Well,
Not
we don't
just
know
one
what that
person.
means.
Right. We don't sign off on things that we don't know. We read. So we comprehend. If we don't comprehend, we don't sign. But yeah, oh my God, girl, your hair long. How do you feel?
I feel like a whole new woman.
Lengthy. Oh.
You said lengthy.
Yeah. Lengthy. Okay. Now, what are we doing? A Kit Kat.
Yes, you might have Kit Kat.
Look at you. You being a good daughter-in-law.
I'm trying. I'm trying to be a good hostess.
Don't be too good. They don't keep coming back. Okay.
Well, I think that's the problem.
Oh my gosh. That's what you want. You want them to come back. We're having Christmas at our place.
Okay.
They were like, "Oh, you have our place now? We're coming." Oh, okay. I guess they're the host. My dad, my stepmom, my oldest sister, her, my brother-in-law, and my niece.
Okay.
So they're all coming over, and like I'm not really hosting. I mean, we're having it there, but I'm not making the food. I'm only making. Well, I'm not even making the dessert. I'm buying it. But all I gotta make is rice and boiled eggs, and then my stepmom was supposed to be teaching me how to make gumbo.
Ooh.
Yeah, she was like, just take notes. I was like, I can't throw nothing in there. And she was like, no. She told me no.
You just sit and watch, baby.
Pretty much. And then she said, and then next year you will make the gumbo yourself. I said, oh wow. I'm being, what is it? I'm turning into an adult or something. They're passing the torch. That's what I'm trying to say. You must. You're a mother now. You must make gumbo. Oh yes, I'm excited. And his mom is having a seafood Christmas, and I'm just so devastated that we will not be there.
Damn.
I was like, oh what?
You
Oh,
can't eat all that anyway. See?
yes I can. What you mean?
I thought you could only eat like certain stuff.
All the stuff they like to eat, I can eat.
Crab legs,
Yep,
lobster.
yep. Because they have low mercury in it.
See, I always thought
The fish
people
that
always
they,
just say seafood, so I don't know.
the fish that you can't eat is like the ones that I wouldn't eat anyway. Like swordfish. I ain't never ate no swordfish.
Tuna. Like
You
raw
can have tuna. I don't know. I don't know.
You know, like the tuna in the can.
I
That's
think you
not
can
the
have
same
canned
as,
tuna.
Like sushi tuna.
Yeah, you can't have raw fish. You can eat cooked fish. I'm trimming her ends.
This is my problem. I'll be having more like 3 different stories.
Then I gotta take a picture again and show you your ends now. You be like, ooh. Ooh la la. But yeah, you also gotta have your steak fully cooked. You have to have fully cooked meat. You can't have deli meat, because I guess deli meat's not cooked.
What?
Or something. Or you can, but you have to make sure you pick fully cooked meat or something.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. One of my friends, she was just like, they said I couldn't have deli meat. I still ate it. My kid is just fine. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm completely
I think when you're your first time mom, you just try to follow the rules. And the second time, you're like, I don't know. But I'm like, to the T, not doing anything. I'll even look to see. Like, I had eggnog, And like for a second, I panicked because somebody was like, "Are you drinking pasteurized?" I was like,
Oh my
"Ah!"
God.
But then I looked and I was like, "It's pasteurized." I'm sure I looked at this before I even panicked, but because you had me question myself, you had me panic for nothing. And you can't have homemade eggnog when you're pregnant either,
Wow. Manufacturer.
because the eggs are raw.
All types of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Me too. Pretty much.
Okay, what time can I get? Seriously? How much time do y'all need for them to pick up order?
Yes, the answer is yes. It's the holidays, girl. It's
Girl.
crazy out here.
But you're telling me all the times I'm picking is not available. Let me refresh. 45. Patty LaBelle's.
Should get them from Patty.
She gotta have the Patty LaBelle peach cobbler.
I'm screaming.
That's $8.
Thank you. Oh, and then I gotta go in the inside of your hair for the shorter pieces. For the rest of my life. Oh yes, your hair gonna be bouncing in the cave. It's already trying to bounce in the cave. We love that. And this is your first flat iron.
It is.
And it's so silky already. Girl, I'm just proud.
I'm trying to think, has it been marked since I flat ironed?
We didn't flat iron it. Have we ever flat ironed it?
Not
Sorry.
other than like a relaxer, no.
Yeah. Since you went natural or started transitioning, we kind of. Well, no. I think we
Right.
flat ironed it while you were transitioning. We did. And then you started doing more like natural looks.
Yeah, I was on the breakdowns. Oh yeah, those are crochets.
Yeah. So I think for a solid year, we haven't really flat ironed it. We just kind of blow dried and trimmed sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, everything I've seen since then has been
Some protective styles. Ooh, let me tell them on the live. We have been doing after we what is it called?
transition.
After we yeah, transitioned her hair and went fully natural. Well, you were doing that even while we were transitioning though. You were wearing
What?
braid downs.
Yeah.
So we were like doing like protective styles while we grew her hair out, even transitioning, and then once we fully big chopped her and got all of the relaxed ends off, we continued to do protective styles, and these are the results. These are protective styles done right, okay? Because every time she would come in and get a protective style, we would shampoo it, we would deep condition it. We would also do some trims after we blow dried it. So, boom shakalaka. And then also she's been taking care of her hair at home. She's been doing twist outs. She's been moisturizing her hair. Keep taking good care of it.
Yeah, I like those products too.
What products?
The ones you got for me.
I forgot I did that. Okay, I also got her professional products, and I didn't remember, but that must have helped too.
I can't remember what they call
Me
it.
not remembering nothing is a problem. Isn't it like a curl can dream?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I got her a curl can dream by Matrix as well. Wow, thank you for helping. Pregnancy brain. I don't remember anything. You're like, oh, that's like a great product. I'm like, yeah, you know what? We have been working as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Look at her hair. This is after a trim. It's still healthy. And still got the good length. Yes. Okay, give me your phone again. You're like, I'm trying to make my Walmart order.
Oh, I still got
You still gotta add stuff?
no, an hour before they'll change my time again.
Oh. Let me get a good photo. Here you go. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
That's great.
I know. Look at how long your hair has gotten. Do you? Oh my gosh. Dang. Look at yourself. Wow. Oh, you can't see that there?
I mean, I can, just not that clear. I can see that. Oh my god! Look at me.
Okay, what are we doing? You're bumping. We're bumping ends
Yeah,
and
you can
swooping.
bump it in.
We're bumping and swooping.
A little swoopy swoop.
Okay, side part or middle?
Let's go with the side.
Which side?
I usually have them on this side. Okay. Yeah, on the left.
So part right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why is my hands gunky? I don't know what this is. Tell him do not mess up my hair. Okay? My goodness. I just want to thank everybody involved in growing this hair. That's me and that's you. And you know what? I'm going to thank your fiance for being supportive.
He has been real supportive. Did I tell you he did my? No, I don't think I've seen you since then. He's done my twist out probably about 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
We love the support.
He offered. I didn't ask.
He was like, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I did my mama's hair.
Yeah,
He always uses
exactly.
that. That's what kills me. Tell him to be a hairstylist. Oh my gosh. He's so funny.
Well, then he'd be like, well, I ain't a professional.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, how come your twists be tighter than mine? I'm like, could you be making them too big?
You could even try braid outs next too.
Yeah.
Because your hair is long enough for a braid out.
I just don't know how to French braid myself.
No, just do them like how you do the twists.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like, do you just do the twists like free, like plaits or something? That just hang like that? Is that how you do them?
When you say hang, like.
I need to know how you do twisting your hair so I can know
So, okay.
what to tell you. Because when I do braid outs, I just grab sections and I just braid it down. Like, that's it.
So that's it. You gonna be parting and all that?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I part my hair.
Oh, you can part it. Look, you being neat. That's good. I just
And
do
then
it
I'll
however.
do like the 2 strand twists. I won't, and then I'll just twist it to the very end. I don't have to use no rubber band, something like that. It'll stay. And then I'll put a bonnet on. And I'll leave it in for like 2 days. I try to leave at least 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take it out Monday morning for work with the oil on my fingers. Let me take a picture last time. I feel like it's twisted.
Mm.
Don't think they did. I really never seen them. But this one I did on my own. I think I was making fun of me talking about like I was my first day of school picture.
Tell him shut up. You do look like a teacher though.
And this is one he just thought I looked so good that day. But I'm like, I don't like the way you look in the front.
It's cute though, but I know why you don't like it because it's sticking up.
Yeah. He's like, no, that's not supposed to. I don't know.
It's giving like that Mary J. Blige. You know what I'm talking about? When they used to do the stick up hair thing.
Yeah.
You